For the third straight season, the effects of COVID are being felt in the hockey world. The commissioner comments. On the ice, one Western defenseman is turning heads. And there's lots of news going on. You found the best place to get caught up. Happy New Year! The last ECHL week of 2021 and the first one of 2022 starts now. Welcome to another edition of ECHL Week. This time we come to you from the Santander Arena in Reading, Pennsylvania, home of the Reading Royals. As per usual, we've got a big story to kick off the show. Let's get started. The continued spread of COVID, primarily through the Omicron variant, is a major news story around the world and in the hockey world as well. Dozens of ECHL personnel and every team have been affected in some fashion. And of course, postponed games and shuffled schedules have been common the last few weeks. ECHL Commissioner Ryan Creelan steered the league through a COVID-affected season a year ago and understands the challenge of helping the ECHL navigate this season too.
Certainly every professional hockey league, maybe professional sport, has been hit with this and had to find ways to adjust their roster and stay within their protocol, or maybe even tweak their protocol. So we're no different. We're being affected by it. And, like everyone else, we're working through it to play our games. To say that this is a normal season is just flat out incorrect. But if we got through last year, we can get through this year. I would tell you this year is new challenges or different challenges, and you just need to figure them out.
Although the season is not in doubt, the prospect of every team playing a 72-game season is.
At this point in time, I don't know if everyone will get there, but that's certainly the target. And, if it has to be a little bit off of that, so be it. But I think I think most teams will get close to that. And some teams, I think, will play 72 games. I'm just not certain it'll be every team.
Like practically every business which has been affected by the pandemic, Creelan and the ECHL are dealing with ever-changing events. The hope and expectation is to maintain a smoothly operating league, as well as to keep its entertainment product available to hockey fans everywhere.
Yeah, I think we'll all be happy when this is over. I mean, then there'll be new challenges, but they'll just be different than these challenges. COVID has impacted every area of our business. And you have to react to it because it can come on so quickly. So it's difficult to plan, and it is fatiguing. There's no question, and we just try and do our best to be up to the challenge.
Recognizing cancer victims tonight, we have Slapshot of the Royals with us. Slapshot, would you also tell us what it's like to be back after a year of not being around? Slapshot loves hockey fans, and it's good to be back now, right? Oh yeah. One of the top defensemen in the league this year has been Charle-Edouard of the Utah Grizzlies. Earlier this month, he earned a promotion to the American Hockey League, but he's still leading all ECHL Blue Liners in goals and power play goals, plus he's second in shooting percentage. Prior to his AHL call-up, we caught up with Dastu to ask him about his early season ECHL success.
Obviously, I think with the quality player I'm playing with, it's easy to put up points, and that's one of my identity. I'm a good offensive defenseman, so I'm just trying to do my work, and it's working pretty well so far.
Still, the Grizzlies' number 2 scorer, Dastu, who played for Toledo 2 seasons ago, thinks Utah is balanced and well-positioned for success.
I think we have a really good D-core. Obviously, we have a couple guys on the AHL contract, but all around we have to play really hard. That's how we're gonna win games, and if we do that, I think we could be the best team in the league. And that's what we did the last couple games, and we have to keep our identity, working hard and playing the right way. And if we do this, I think we could be really good contender.
His point per game average has helped the Grizzlies to stay at or near the top of the Mountain Division standings all season.
That's our goal, finish first in the division. We know we can do it, and put up some numbers in the winning column. Like it's really good, even though it's at the beginning of the season. And I think we start on the right foot, and I think we need to keep doing this if we want to keep being on top of our division.
Lots of news and highlights too when ECHL Week continues.
First-time buyers make up 35% of U.S. home sales. New buyers can benefit early by working with an experienced, trusted real estate advisor. In the Pacific Northwest, Will Springer is your trusted advisor for buyers and sellers. For a free consultation or to find a real estate agent in your area of the country, contact Will today.
Time for a look at news from all around the ECHL. The Toledo Walleye are the only team in the ECHL which has ever hosted outdoor games. The team might be having second thoughts. It's yet to win any of them. Last weekend, Kalamazoo earned its second straight win at Fifth Third Field in northwestern Ohio. Goaltender Jet Greaves made 41 saves in a 3-2 shootout win for the Wings. A packed house at the home of baseball's Toledo Mudhens was the largest crowd to ever see a hockey game in the Glass City. The Walleye will have one more crack at winning a game in the elements this season. They host Indy, also at the baseball stadium, on New Year's Eve. Atlanta's Michael Pelech continues to climb on a couple of all-time lists. On December 17th, he moved into the number 2 spot in games played in the ECHL, behind only Hall of Famer Sam Patorik. Earlier this month, he became just the third player to amass 400 assists as an ECHL skater. The 2009 draft selection of the Los Angeles Kings has played for 10 teams in his 13-season ECHL career. 2 women from both the Premier Hockey Federation and the Professional Women's Hockey Players Association will participate in the ECHL's All-Star Classic on January 17th in Jacksonville. 2 women will be assigned to each of the teams, the ECHL All-Stars and the host Jacksonville Icemen. A similar arrangement featuring 4 women skaters took place at the 2020 ECHL All-Star event in Wichita. Laura Schmidline put her name in the ECHL history book on December 11th when she was a linesperson for the Maine at Worcester game. She was the first woman to be on an ECHL officiating crew. Schmidline, who's from Massachusetts, patrolled the blue line during her playing days at Amherst College. She's one of 2 women who will serve as linespersons in the ECHL this season. Veteran head coach Rob Murray has signed a contract extension with the Tulsa Oilers that will keep him with the team through the 24-25 season. Murray's in his 5th year as the team's bench boss. He led the Oilers to the Western Conference Finals in 2018-19 and was named the league's General Manager of the Year in that season. He spent 7 years coaching in the American Hockey League and then 6 more as head coach of ECHL Alaska, which included a Kelly Cup title in 2014. And the Florida Everblades have joined the ranks of ECHL clubs which have won 1,000 games. The Blades blanked Orlando last Sunday to achieve the landmark victory. The team's first ever win was on October 17, 1998. Along the way, Florida has won more than 65% of its games, the second most playoff series, and a Kelly Cup crown in 2012. Did somebody say highlights? We've got them. Here they are. Greenville's Frederic Letourneau gets us started with an impressive backhand shot which accounted for a shorthanded goal in a game against Atlanta. Check out the top shelf wrister by Olivier Archambault of Trois-Rivieres on this breakaway versus Maine. Utah's Brian Bowen gets the puck into the net, somehow, in a victory over Wichita. Here's Allen's Brandon Truk, capping off a pretty tic-tac-toe passing play to give the Americans a goal in a game at Wichita. Jean Boudria of Fort Wayne continues to follow the puck, and when it comes loose, he slides it home to help the Comets to a comeback overtime win against Cincinnati.
Robson dropped the rebound, and Boudria right there knocked it home. 5-4 Comets.
And here's as good a play as we've seen all season. It's some between-the-legs razzle-dazzle by Idaho's Luke Brown.
Who traced it through Tendek for his 8th of the year and a 1-0 lead. He put that puck through his legs to get it into the back of the net.
That wraps up another edition of ECHL Week from Reading, Pennsylvania. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media channels. There's a lot of good stuff on there that'll help keep you up to date on what's going on throughout the league until the next ECHL Week show comes along. See you next time. We conclude today by showing the appeal that the ECHL holds for youngsters, especially when it means getting some goodies in return for cheering on their team.